Isaac, ready for a teary and classy party?
Well, what's wine and cheese without grease, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Cheers.
Cheers. Greetings, I'm Brian Singh from Brian's Table,
And I'm Isaac from Say Cheese, YY Cheese Daddy.
and we are going to be pairing cheese with wine. Today, we are going to be pairing a Greek wine. Specifically, we are going to be pairing Boutari's 2018 Naoussa red wine with cheese. Boutari is one of the preeminent exporters of wine from Greece, and they make excellent wines. This one specifically is a Xinomavro, and Xinomavro, for those who do not know, it is sort of like a cross. It occupies that space between Sangiovese in Italy and Cabernet in Bordeaux. Xinomavro makes excellent wines that are very food friendly, and you can also cellar them for a while because they are aged with. Naoussa is from a region to the north of Greece. I will say traditional pairing for this wine would be grilled lamb, also roasted vegetables. Just think a big old Mediterranean platter. You know, I would even go with shawarma.
Wonderful.
We'd find out, wouldn't we? You ready to give this a sniff?
Absolutely. Let's
Okay,
go.
let's see what's on the nose, Isaac. What do you got?
Oh, okay. Now it's opened up a bit. We opened it earlier, and I described it. It smells ruby. I get very ruby on it. You know what I mean? Like nice, juicy, ripe red fruits. Raspberry, plum, is that right?
Yeah.
You get a bit of plum?
A lot of big red fruit in this.
Oh, yeah.
There's a little rustic element to it.
A bit of earth.
Yeah, a little
almost like an
earthiness
Italian.
to it. You also get a little tomato leaf.
Okay, I do that. Yeah,
you
that's
know,
such a
that
great.
little bit, you know, again, it's also saying that there's a savory element to this wine.
Oh,
Excellent. So let's give this a taste. See how it's opened up?
absolutely.
Right? So one of the preeminent flavors on this is a little bit of sour cherry.
Yes.
There is that, but the red fruits are all there. A lot of strawberry, a lot of plum, very evident.
I'm getting a bit of like anise, like ouzo.
Yes, you're getting
That's
those
delightful.
dried Mediterranean herbs in there. So that's also giving you a clue as to what you may want to pair it with. But there's a little sweet element too, isn't there?
Right on the finish, yeah.
Right on the finish. This is a medium-bodied wine. So if you are into like a Pinot Noir with a little bit more weight, this is a lovely wine. If you want something like a Cabernet but a little less weight, this will work beautifully as well. But there is a little chewiness, right? The tannins on this are still smooth,
Oh, very.
very fine, very smooth, but they are giving it a little chew, right? These will settle down, especially, this is basically a $20 wine. And you can age this, I'm gonna guess, for another 5 to 8 years.
Wow.
I know.
That's impressive.
Again, what we want to emphasize is, while you may want to enjoy something like a Barefoot or Yellowtail, you can go to a different country, pick out a great producer for the same price and get a much better wine.
Absolutely.
So Isaac, what are we going to pair this with?
Well, Brian, I was thinking Saganaki, a classic Greek dish, fried
Absolutely.
cheese. How can you beat that?
Can't beat that. You go to any Greek restaurant, you know, the ones painted white and blue, you know, like they're using all of the Aegean colors. You go there, you order your Saganaki. Let's see how it appears. Let's give it a smell. Oh, nutty.
Nutty. Oh, yeah. It totally is.
Totally nutty. Oh yeah.
Almost smells like it was fried in butter, but it's not. That's a drop of oil.
That's literally the fat content of the cheese,
Oh, yeah.
giving it the char on the outside. Although in most Greek restaurants use a ton of butter.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
No.
All right, let's see how it tastes. Chewy, lovely, fatty. It's like a salty paneer.
Yeah, exactly. Same
No,
texture.
this really does take you to like Thessaloniki. You're looking out over the Aegean. Takes you right there.
Some angry old woman yelling at you, "You're not eating enough, you're too thin." That's what I feel.
Yes. and she'll give you another piece of Saganaki.
Exactly.
Just to do that. Let's see how it goes with the wine. Classic pairing. Really super classic.
It brings out the anise and the herbaceousness so well.
It does.
It's so beautiful.
It's like Greece, right? It's like you want to slip on a pair of trunks and jump in the Aegean Sea. That's what you want to do with this taste.
There you go. I was thinking it's like Greece. Every sip of wine makes it better.
It does. But if you notice, all of the rustic elements of the wine are just eliminated by this. All the tannins are silky smooth. It gives you a lush flavor. The acid is elevated. This is a beautiful beer.
Absolutely.
Ooh, right? And the sweetness is completely tame, and no more of the sweet elements. But the herbaceous elements, the warm spice elements, and those kind of more rustic spices, more on the front of the tongue.
Yep.
Right? So, but the mid palate on this is beautiful. It is there saying that if you have another little snack to go with this, there's a space for that.
Perfect. Well, we have another snack then.
Yes,
so.
exactly. That's a great pairing. So, Isaac, what would be a geeky pairing on this one?
Okay, Brian.
Okay.
So for our geeky cheese pairing with this, we have a Tiger Blue, which is a blue made in Penticton, BC. It was made to go with the winery, the cheese, and it's a home run what they're doing. They're knocking it out of the park. So
that's a serious blue cheese.
Oh yeah, this is not for the faint of heart. This is for blue lovers and blue lovers only.
The mold is there. There's a sharpness to this mold, way
Absolutely.
more pronounced.
The fun part about it is it has a lot of cream to it. So after you try it, the way that the mold and the cream pair together, and then we'll see what the wine does. Okay?
Okay, let's give it a go.
Oh. That has a blue fruitiness to it. The texture is just elaborate, rich, and though it's harsh on the nose, it's actually really well integrated, the blue.
The mid palate on this is beautiful. It's absolutely stunning. It is telling you where you want to pair this wine.
Yeah, exactly.
It really is. That is where I will pair this cheese on, and it is. I think it's going to be a great pairing.
Yeah, shall we?
Let's see how it goes.
Oh. Yeah. Just brings every bit of red fruit and sweetness just comes to the forefront.
This wine actually does have more of a cranberry note than it does have cherry. And the cranberry comes out on this.
Blue,
I know, you know, if I were to think about this like Sex in the City and the Cosmopolitan, this is really that flavor of that cranberry note, but it is with a lovely fatty cheese that is absolutely controlled by this wine.
Absolutely.
The length of this cheese is intact, while the wine really does sweep through the palate and go down the throat, but you are experiencing this wine a little differently. It is speaking, it is at the back of, it's, you know, that area of your throat where it goes into your nostrils?
Yes.
Right? So for a wine that is only about 12% alcohol, it is overperforming here, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely.
Right? So it elevates the alcohol, this cheese, just a hair more, but it gives you a lot more points. There's only one way to do it. But again, with this one, this pairing is, again, I can totally see myself in the Okanagan with this.
Yeah, good.
You know,
excellent.
this cheese takes this wine to southern BC with those mountains that look like the Dolomites in southern Italy.
Yes,
and you know, you're on a lake. See, we've moved you from the sea to the lake on this one.
Yes.
Right? Do you want to see how it goes with the sausage? Sausage is good?
It's kind of like, it's picking the points of the sausage that are unbalanced.
Yes.
Like the smoke and then the too much salt.
Yeah.
That's not
No, it's not. Okay.
delicious though.
It is.
Wow.
But the pairing is flat.
It's flawed.
Yes, it's flat.
Well, Brian, from Greece to the Okanagan, that's pretty hard to beat in one afternoon.
Absolutely, Isaac. So go out there, go out and try some Greek wines. There's some excellent values out there. Plan a Greek meal. Go to your wine merchant. ask them what Greek wines they have, and you'd be surprised what you can get for your wine budget. You'll go a lot further buying a bunch of Greek wine. Okay, folks, go out there, taste the world. So, Isaac, ready for a Tiri and
Cressy. Today with Brian and Isaac.
Okay, that goes to the end.